What's going on, Clip?
Hey, what up, bro? What's shaking, man? What's up, man? I got a lot of heat after the last video. I read the comments, niggas, so the fuck is this nigga think these niggas? I'm gonna talk about y'all niggas. What up, bro? How you feeling, G?
Chilling, man. Out here at your
we in the style in my hood, you know what I'm saying? Roosevelt Projects and all that, you know what I'm saying? It was goodie though, bro.
Facts, man. Chilling. So, I was watching your battle versus Focus last night, actually.
Yeah.
The battle is closer on camera than it was in the building. In the building, your haymakers are ridiculous. On camera, a lot of his joking punchlines, subliminal punchlines that people didn't catch live on cam.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the battle? You think you still won?
Overall, yes. I still think I won. This is just my personal opinion. Like I said, I don't knock nobody's opinion. I feel like I got a 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I said the first round I would just get my feet wet on that platform, you know what I'm saying? Like that crowd, a lot of battle leagues is different, so you gotta know how to really read the crowd. And then my first round, like I said, I would just get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I slipped up, but I felt like I gave them enough to fuck with me to go into the second round. That's the round. Like I took that nigga to school. Like I took that boy to school. Like he know it. Like he know it. Like, the content. Like it's certain things. Like I was saying that like people react to. Like when I said the whole thing about how he took my ball with the 227. I told Merrick, I have your grandmother hanging out the window like it's 227. Yeah. Like, it was just certain little small things that I think every line that I had for Focus, the content built up to something perfect. It was like it meant something. Like everybody want to go ball for ball. Not everybody ball for ball. Like if that's what y'all niggas looking for, I'm not that nigga. I don't care. Like everybody want everybody to go ball for ball for ball. I'm not a Ty Law. I'm not a B Magic. Salute that up niggas. They literally go line for line. I had content behind the stuff that I'm saying. He was nice. I definitely won't take nothing against him Focus, but I just felt that after a while, again, his approval from the crowd was just too much. Like people watching, like, boy, he can. They're gonna like you don't have to keep doing that, nigga. If you know that they fucking with you, don't try to reel them in. I ain't do that, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt like overall, I feel like I got him 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Anybody feel different? That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? But battle rap is so hard to win and lose. If it ain't a body no more, like on some Danger Zone, a lot of Zay, it's irrelevant to say who won. Once things become debatable, it's always gonna be different many opinions. You know what I'm saying? So with that battle, like I said, shout out to ARP, RBE for having me out there. Shout out to Focus. Focus is a funny dude, yo. He is a fucking comedian, son. Like I fucks with him, and I really get the purpose of why they call him an asshole, because he really is an asshole on that stage. Like, but I definitely salute to the homie G's and everybody. Southern battle rap, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying? We pop our shit, but in reality, I fuck with Gutter heavy. He was just at the trap house against Gaddafi. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of dudes I fuck with. So.
Well, I mean, coming off of the Focus battle, you know, you're booked again for RBE.
That's a fact.
This is a much bigger event because it's a doubleheader of two, you know, main stage events. How do you feel about this one?
I'm blessed. Like I said, salute the ARP, salute the Lawrence, the whole RBE staff, because me and ARP already chopped it up right after Focus. Like, you know what I'm saying? He usually give niggas the opportunity to get their situations right, and to have me back to back, which is a good look. Like, going into Focus, like with Focus, a lot of people was waiting on it because like that was one of my best battles that I have on my resume. And overall, to come back on this same platform, you know what I'm saying, that really got people tuning. Like the views ain't no way. Like I don't really care too much about views no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Whoever fuck with me, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But as long as the content is there and then you can watch it, it's certain people like you. It's a few other dudes that could really sit there and say, bro, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole everybody come, yo, son, Phil, go kick your daughter into a stepchild. Like it came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I try to think outside the box. Like everything don't gotta be a punchline, a metaphor. It just be different. You know what I'm saying? I rep team different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but with being on this card, man, oh man. Like when I found out who was on this, I had to get on it. I had to get on it. Sammy Wild Hunters, I was trying to get into that. That's what I wanted, and I felt like with Sammy, his credibility is there. His work ethic speaks for itself. He got Chicago on Smash. He doing his thing. He battled Focus, and I felt like you beat him, I beat him. It would make sense for us to clash. You know what I'm saying? Then he battled Carter in Chicago, and I just feel like I was ready, but he couldn't do it. So I was just like, yo, just throw me anybody. Because like I said, I don't really like to ask too much, because when you ask of a lot of people, it's kind of hard that you get him. It's always the excuse that he's not ready or he don't got the views.
Yeah,
or
if you ask, that give a person power to be like, oh nah, they're not on my level. Exactly. Right.
That's why I tell everybody from my whole career, if you ask every league owner, these leagues book these people. If you want to see me against whoever, just set it up. Focus could have been anybody that night. I battled Jay Scott September 6th. He could have been Sammy or Zer Money. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas got other lines where they as they want to go. I'm not begging and I'm not gonna argue with nobody like, so you want to bet? Nah, it's cool. Who's left? Who's left? Jay Scott gotta go. Then he gotta go. This is battle rap, right? This is what we in it for, the battle, right? So if a nigga he gotta go, it may not. A lot of people don't know who he is, but that means find out. Find out who Jay Scott is. Find out who your boy Clip is. Find out who these niggas are if you don't know. Because at the end of the day, it's like, just because you don't know who a nigga is, don't know a nigga work ethic ain't gonna speak. I'm gonna fuck Jay Scott up. I'm not coming up in it. I'm not trying to have a Focus debatable or whatever. I'm not trying to have that. Again, watching Focus let me know what I gotta do right, better. Even in my highlights, how can I make them shits even better? Even like people forget, everybody look at the negatives to go over it, but take your positives and make that shit a plus. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your best ball was, how to match that, or which realize what the people like. When I literally did the whole 4K, it's just us. I swear at this late, they was liking the setup, the ball, it was just something different. So
RBE, like I read a lot of the comments. My thing when I go into battles, people might say this is weird because you think it might mess with your mind or something like that, the way you see it. But I just like to see what fans are saying before I watch it. Right. Just to see if the way that I see it is the same way. I don't know why I do it before, not after, but that's just me. But what I've been watching all the RBE battles that he's put out recently from the most recent card, all the commentary is just positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like pure hatred. You know what I'm saying? RBE, in my opinion, has been steadily rising in the respect of battle rap fans. Because, I mean, they're known for putting out just quality battles. You might see it on paper and be like, what is this? This is mad weird. But then it comes out and you're like, yo, this was fire. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel as though RBE is providing you with one of the best stages out to, you know, grow your brand? That's a fact. Shout out to my man B City, because he always say networking is the key. And if you don't network, you won't make the names. Like, it's crazy how... Yesterday I was just with my homeboy Brooklyn Carter. We were just going to travel in full, and we just met two random dudes, and they was like, yo, family, like, I fucks with y'all. Like, one of the dudes was like, yo, y'all the reason why I battle. So it's like, and then they was watching, yo, you know what I'm saying, the spotlight I just recently put up. So I know they paying attention to what's going on. So I just feel like with RBE and just I just feel any platform I touch, but I'm just speaking on RBE. You have to respect with RBE, not just ARP, but what RBE is doing for battle rap, for the culture. Back to back, this man from the jump, he had good battles, good events. He knows he's allowing artists to perform. You know what I'm saying? Get their music played. Like I got joints from me, Lotta Zay, me and C3 that he's let me play at the event and everything. So it's like he's giving artists the opportunities. It may don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say you gotta look at the big picture sometimes. I don't look at it as Jay Scott. I'm battling Jay Scott. I'm battling for respect still, regardless. At the end of the day, I'm battling because do you see who's on these cards? I want to vibe. I want to do so good where I want them to mention my name with one of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want them like, yo, Clip gotta battle a nigga like Oops, a newborn, and like that's what I want, because I want that content of what I bring to the table to provide it. RBE, like I said, they doing a little the movie thing, or I don't know too much details into that, but I see them work like they working outside of just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? ARP putting together these trailers, you know what I'm saying, off him himself. You know what I'm saying? Great strict work ethic, and so it's like to be on an RBE platform, it mean a lot. It meant a lot to me, and it's always going to mean a lot to me, because We Go Hard is always home. Now I ain't never going nowhere. Right. But then City know if I got to get to the next platform or the next stage where I got to go, and he 100%. He actually, ARP actually wanted B City on the last one because he wanted to give him a shout out, because a lot of people don't give B City a lot of respect that they really deserve. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's another day we're going to talk about that. But ARP wanted him to come up, salute him and everything that he been doing. And that's another thing. ARP acknowledge fans,
stage pass people. He makes sure they was on point. Yo, move. They paid their way on the stage. I don't care about your entourage. Get out the way. Like, and I like that because other leagues would just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let niggas just overshadow the people that paid their money to get on that stage and see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't gotta be an MC, but it just, as fans who respect what you do, that means more to me than anything. That means more. At the end of the day, like, you got fans. You will never lose fans. Not unless you come unprepared or you just come playing around. Like, a lot of these MCs don't care about, I just saw Awesome say he don't care about show up. How? I can't, this is just, you know what I'm saying? I had nothing to do, but I'm like, if that's how you feel, you a man, but how? Because this man is coming to kill you.
Yeah.
He's not coming to play with you. He has a reason. So I'm like, if it is true. If it's not, it's not. But it just gotta make sense. So like I said, to be on this RBE on RBE, like I'm trying to get Carter there. You know what I'm saying? I really want people. I'm trying to get D Money there. It's people that I know on this platform. I'm a businessman. I'm not just a battle rapper. I really look at the culture for what it is, for what you can bring to the table and everything like that. So it's like, with everything, RBE gonna get better. This is like I said, I was watching Angry Fan. This is one of the best cards. One of the best cards that you've seen over here. Yeah. A 2-day card. Both cards is fire. Fire. Don't just look at the first card and overshot. Nah, both of them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with RBE, like what them niggas do is just different. It's always, you can always get ready to find out something new. After they do their little skits or movie thing that they doing or the reality show, he's gonna go into something else. And then something else. And then something else. Because you gotta learn how to build your brain.